One way to avoid some of the management headaches associated with starting a business is to invest in a franchise. This is an approach that enables you to use a larger company's trade name and sell its products or services in a specific territory. In exchange for this right, the franchisee, that is you, the small business owner, pays an initial fee and often monthly royalty as well to the franchisor, that is the corporation. Franchises are of three basic types: the product franchise, the manufacturing franchise, and a business format franchise. In product franchise, the franchisee pays the franchising company for the right to sell trademark goods which are paid from the franchisor and resold by the franchisee. Car dealers and gasoline stations fall into this category. In manufacturing franchise, like a soft drink bottling plant, the franchisee is licensed by the parent company to produce and distribute its products using supplies purchased from the franchisor. In a business format franchise, the franchisee buys the right to open a business using the franchisor's name and format for doing business. The fast food chain typifies this form of franchising. Why is franchising so popular? The franchisor wins because he builds a strong foundation for the company. The franchisee wins because he can take advantage of the franchisor's proven business system, and the general public benefits from the consistency of the product or service. The biggest winners are generally the franchisors, who are able to expand their businesses through franchised outlets without depleting their own capital. Franchisors not only expand their business using other people's money, but also receive regular income from franchisees who pass on a percentage of their gross revenues and help pay for advertising and promotional costs. Investing in a franchise can also be good for the franchisee because the risk is reasonably low. When you invest in a franchise, you know that you are getting a viable business, one that has worked many times before. You also have the advantage of instant name recognition and mass advertising. An independent hamburger stand can't afford a national TV advertising campaign, but McDonald's, Burger King's, and Wendy's can. In addition to giving you a proven formula, buying a franchise helps you solve one of the biggest problems that small businesses face, and that is lack of money. Franchisors generally use a number of methods to make sure the franchisee is on firm financial footing. First, because approving prospective franchisees, the franchisor weeds out those whose own finances are in unacceptable shape. A franchisor will never grant a franchise unless he can have enough money for startup costs. The franchisor, unlike many independent proprietors, has enough experience to estimate startup costs realistically. The investment required varies from a few $1,000s to upward of $1 million depending on the franchise. The initial investment covers such franchisor services as site location studies, market research, training, and technical assistance, as well as the costs associated with building or leasing the structure, decorating the building, purchasing supplies, and operating the business for 6 to 12 months. Few franchisees are able to write a check for the amount of the total investment. most obtain a loan to cover at least part of the cost. In some cases, the lender is actually the franchisor. Log on to my website www.asifjmeer.com. I also ask you to visit my blog at asifjmeer.wordpress.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.